And now he's talking about finance, right? He's telling this lady or women
with the woman perspective,
that if you have a man who loves you and he
supports
cares about
you.
No, not supporting. We're talking about soccer. Loves you, cares about you. We'll call it takes you out once in a while, dinners and all that. And if he pays that light bill, but he loves you, that's okay
because he met you at your worth.
So your worth is that. My God. Hey guys, welcome back to Human No Resource. So Tyler Perry went viral a couple of days ago. And who knows Tyler Perry? Like everybody knows Tyler Perry. He did Medea, he did
Acrimony.
Why did
I get married?
Yeah, so everybody knows him. So, he's pretty famous, and especially in the African American communities. So he went viral a couple of days ago. He had an interview, I would say, with a woman named Crystal Renna. Right? Renee. All right.
Crystal
Screwed
Renee.
up on that. So, and, he said a lot of interesting things.
She's an actress as well.
I think she acted for him.
Yeah.
So she said the interview that they had with each other was very interesting, that a lot of people had a lot to say about. So let's check it out.
There's a clip of the interview that went really viral, and let's see why.
And you said, Crystal, you are vibrating here.
Yeah.
Your man is here. And I was like, ooh.
Uh-oh.
You trying to tell me I'm low vibrational, Tyler?
He's gonna
probably
tell.
had a gummy that night, so I was I get super spiritual when I'm
he's
on
blaming it on the
gummies.
At the table, you said, you just hit you. You probably was on the gummy there too. You was like, meet me at my worth. And we were all like, wow.
Yeah. And anybody who can't do that, that doesn't mean they're not worthy of it.
Okay.
That means that they need to either attempt, try, learn, find out enough about you to be able to figure out what that is.
Okay.
And that's not money.
Wow.
Yeah, so he's okay. They said a lot.
Obviously, they have a very comfortable relationship where they can advise each other. So that's, I think,
is that advising somebody?
He gave her an advice. He's saying to her, you're vibrating at a low frequency. I'm going to need you to raise it up so that you can match your man's energy. And she's a good enough friend to receive that because it looks like she applied it.
She applied it?
But what's interesting is...
Or probably he still thinks she's low vibration.
Well, we don't know. But what was interesting in that is that does her man feel the same way? Does he feel that his girl is vibrating at a low frequency? Or is that what Tyler Perry sees up front? And what is low frequency if it is not... Like, this whole thing that you talk about, you said it's not money. So what is it?
So spiritually, she's... not challenging, but,
vibrating a low frequency religiously. Could it be educationally? She's not holding a higher degree or something.
Is educationally a word?
I don't know. Could it be education?
Yeah.
Or could it be the way she conducts herself, her conduct? She falling out of the club at 3 a.m.
Her morals, her moralities.
What is this thing that he's talking about? I'm really curious.
She's conducting herself in a low vibration.
Yeah.
No, I feel like that's what he sees in her, but that's not what her partner.
I don't think he saw that because he's still with her. Or maybe her. I don't know.
Probably there's other things that he's. Listen.
But meet me at my worth.
Yeah, that's what he was saying. And
plus it's a very strong word.
Plus, he also blamed it on the gummies, and he blamed it on I was not in the right mind. I'm assuming when he made that. Actually, probably you were in the right mind because some people, they always say when you're intoxicated, you actually reveal the truth.
You become the most truth.
Yeah, so probably he sees her in that way because reality is he hires her. Because she's an actress and she does film for him,
So they like I said, they know each other well enough to get comfortable.
There's always that kind of status, he always is going to be higher than her.
Of course.
Yeah.
He's a boss, so what do you expect? But no, so that is not the clip that went viral, guys. But we wanted to go back to gain some more context, to make sure that what he's going to say next makes sense. So we'll continue.
Listen, a lot of women, especially black women, and I might get in trouble for saying this, but I will. In our society right now, black women are making a lot more money for the most part than black men, right? There are a lot of black men who are successful, but for the most part, black women are making the money. So if you can find love, if that man works, at whatever job and is a good man, and is good to you and honors the house and honors his wife and does what he can.
Okay.
Exactly.
That is okay. That's not somebody who's beneath you. That's somebody who came to love you at your worth, right?
Yeah.
And as long as he's secure in himself to know that, Yep, she makes most of the money. All I can pay is the light bill. As long as she's comfortable enough to say, I'm going to cover the mortgage and all the other stuff. What? You can handle the light bill. You can take me to dinner every now and then. Mm-hmm. That is fine.
Yeah. I honestly don't know where to start with this.
Yeah.
Are we talking about financials or we're not talking about financials?
So in the beginning, I took it as that he was talking about you need to be the same level of education with him. You need to have the same level of spirituality or religious wise. You need to have great morals.
Conduct yourself like him.
Be respected in the community. Have a high emotional intelligence. That's what I assume when you talk about. Be a go-getter.
Be ambitious.
What he said, high. We'll call it vibrations.
High vibration. Yeah.
Yeah. You know, be up his level, right? Yeah. And now he's talking about finance, right? He's telling this lady or women
with the woman perspective,
that if you have a man who loves you and he cares about you, no, not supporting, we're talking about soccer, loves you, cares about you, we'll call it takes you out once in a while, dinners and all that. And if he pays that light bill, but he loves you, that's okay.
Because he met you at your worth.
So your worth is that. My God. He's promoting struggle love at this point.
He is promoting struggle love.
Yeah, this is struggle love.
I really liked what Tyler Perry said, that it doesn't mean the person is not worthy of you. It just means they need to try harder. They need to attempt. I love that type of language. It looks like he wants the betterment of the individual. That is not meeting the other person at their worth. But when it came in reference to the black woman, he kind of capped it, the man's worth, and saying all he can do is pay you the light bulb. But that's okay. That's love. You can do love. You can support. Okay, so love and support in that reference. Yeah. What does it translate to? How are you demonstrating that? You can say you love me every single day. Okay.
But if you're not showing it,
how do you show it?
Yeah, you have to respect.
Because
listen, I understand if somebody is making a woman is making $150,000 a year,
sure,
right? And the guy is making 100 or let's say 75,000 a year.
Okay, sure.
But he knows his position in the relationship. If he's a provider, if he takes care of her and all that.
And she's a nurturer and she takes care of other needs in the house and whatnot.
He takes care of the family and all that. And, and he pays all the bills, okay? All the bills. No 50-50. I'm sick and tired of the 50-50.
You're old school, okay?
Yeah, I'm old school. Then you're going to have a wonderful relationship, okay? Because everybody knows their place in that relationship, okay? Yeah. But if you're having the girl or the woman just
be the sole provider or the main provider.
And also be the nurturer and taking care of the family, and it's not going to work out.
Because you do know this one. Okay, so let's talk about respect. I feel like respect is very important in a relationship because it's an extension
of love.
I was going to say extension of love. If you can only pay the light bill and you tell that all the time, and she's, struggling to make financial ends meet, and she's trying to run the house as well with you and want all that stuff, you do know you're not demonstrating a form of respect to her. If you're willing to witness her go all through that by herself. That's really how you demonstrate love, respect. And then on top of that, that's going to bleed into the love. Because that fades away too.
Now, I want to mention about the whole light bulb bill thing. That he was saying.
The light bulb bill.
Yeah. Now, there's a difference. If you have a man who has a great work ethics, okay, but he's down in his luck, but he's going every day outside trying to find a better position, trying to find a better job. And you see that effort, you see that work on his side, and it doesn't work out. That's temporary, okay? It's not permanent because he has that mindset to better himself and get a better position,
That's true.
Right? That's what you invest in. You invest a man who's actually doing the work, okay? Not a guy who comes in and said, "Here's the bill for the light bulb.
Yeah,
here you go."
That guy really
and you have to contribute everything. No, there's no respect in that whole.
Because the thing is, Tyler mentioned about great words, great emotional words, love, support, but you're forgetting that these terms actually are actionable terms as well. So how do you demonstrate your love? How do you demonstrate your support? To have the woman solely being in all these roles in this relationship, and your role is a what at this point?
Tied around her hip. Give her little kisses.
Okay. Yeah. So tie around her hip.
Yeah. No, in the end of the day, it's unrealistic. It's a problem. What he's saying is unrealistic.
It's long term, it's unrealistic.
And it's very embarrassing to tell women to, accept the minimum. Because literally that's what it is. And men, he doesn't say anything about men.
No.
Right? As a guy who's a billionaire and has the status he's in, You're supposed to motivate your brothers.
That's what I'm literally supposed to motivate your brothers.
Yeah, tell them
it would be nice if he said that. If he said, Mr. Lightbulb Man, can we push you to the maximum?
Because, really, Tyler, right? You blur the lines about finance, okay? And at this point, you're saying a woman who has high vibration should accept a guy who has low vibration.
Yeah. And with this girl over here, Crystal, when she was vibrating at a low frequency, you didn't like that about her, and you advised her to vibrate at a higher frequency so she can meet at her man's worth. You see what I mean?
Yeah.
Let's try to do that equally on the other person's side. Mm-hmm. And keep it kind of fair. Yes, both sides would love and support, but how do we demonstrate that? And how can we bring everybody up to each other's worth?
Exactly.
Even it's okay to say financially as well. It's okay to say financially as well, because we want to better each other as a community.
Of course. Or
I really
ourselves,
think so, yeah.
So you guys, at that note, please subscribe and like this video, and bye now.